Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my love spread for what they secretly want you to know for all of my Aries out there. So let's get after it. Alright, here we go. Sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me cards that I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. What do they secretly want to tell all of my Aries out there? What do they secretly want to tell all of my Aries out there? What do they secretly want to tell my Aries out there? That feels good. Okay. Cards that I need to. Ooh. Let's see, 2 popped out, so we're definitely going to take those from the top. Alrighty. Good. So you're dealing with someone that at the moment is like, with the 2 of Wands here, they're kind of like in this point where they have like an indecision. They have 2 decisions they can take, 2 paths they can take rather, pertaining to you. Okay? So they have some decisions to make. It seems like the path actually, at one point, they were thinking about maybe kind of like taking themselves out of the equation. But it kind of feels like here that they've decided to kind of inversely and kind of maybe move into the eye of the storm, I'll say. Because here we have the Knight of Cups here. So this person wants to, what this person wants to do is they're gonna, it seems like this is like one last ditch effort to kind of get you to notice them. So this person wants to kind of sweep you off your feet with the dominating, daring, dashing energy of the Knight of Cups. So this person is going to kind of wine you, dine you. You know, this person is really going to try to really make themselves indisposable, in other words. So they're really going to try really hard to try to impress you, in other words. That's how you recognize who this person is. Also, we have the Queen of Cups here. This person is very much willing to be very loyal, very dedicated, and put a lot of time and energy into focusing specifically on you. All right. We also have here the 6 of Swords, representing a situation where the reason why this person seemingly is staying with this situation because you bring a sense of calmness, of levity to their life. All right, it seems like their life before was kind of choppy, kind of all over the place, but, you know, you represent to them a very calming, a very stable energy, a very stable situation here. We also have the Queen of Pentacles representing a situation where this person's very grounded, very down to earth here. You know, really focusing on Pentacles, focusing in on those important things, and that's what you represent to them. This person has done a great deal of thinking about the future with the King of Wands representing here a situation in which this person is thinking about the macro instead of the micro. So to give you an example, this person is definitely thinking long term here. So they're thinking about, okay, how are things going to be within the next year, the next year and a half to 2 years. Whereas though some people are kind of in it for a penny, this person is in it for a pound, and they're in it all the way, and they're projecting they're projecting what they think will be a good outcome for the future here. Why? Because we got the Ace of Cups situation here. This person is definitely in love with you. I like to say stone cold in love with you. There's definitely a very huge love component here to the situation. And finally, here we have the Justice card representing this person is very much willing and wanting to be transparent. Okay, this person doesn't want to hide anything. You know, once they kind of, you'll recognize this person because this person has kind of been hovering around the periphery for a little bit. You may or may not have noticed their advances. They may have been kind of subtle. I get the sense here this person is a very subtle individual here. I'm not seeing here, however, that they're really going to kind of turn it up. So if you're interested to know who this person is, you're really going to have to kind of lean into it and kind of pay attention to people that are in your periphery. Okay, because I do feel this person is going to continue to be kind of subtle. That's just the nature of this individual. But they're willing to be very transparent. Probably you will recognize this person by their quiet demeanor and their gentlemanly or ladylike behavior. That's how you'll know. And the person that's kind of low key, that's pretty much who it is. All right. So with that being said, let us see what are the potential blockages to this situation. What are the potential blockages to this situation? What are the potential blockages to this situation? What are the potential blockages to this situation? More shuffle. What are the potential blockages to this situation? Okay, here we go. Cards need to see. Some cards need to see. Some cards need to see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right. So, potential blockages. Got the Judgment card. That is an X card. So there may be some, that your ex may be trying to make a resurgence in your life. And that could potentially be a blockage here. Because remember what I said, this is going to be a subtle situation. It's a very subtle situation when it comes to this person. So if you're kind of so caught up in what's going on, with your ex, kind of either trying to reconnect with your ex or dissuade your ex, you're going to miss out with this potential opportunity here because, like I said before, this person's kind of dealing with more of a subtle energy here. Also, the aspect here, if this person's very down to earth, very grounded, it also means that, in terms of your situation, you're very down to earth and grounded as well. You're kind of focusing in on your pinnacles. You're kind of trying to nurture your pinnacles, getting your finances in order. Okay? And so that, that may potentially be a situation as well. We also have here the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, which means a third party energy here. And it's highly probable that because of the ex, because of what would happen with the ex here, because I really feel like these two are very much together here. There was a third party situation involving your ex. It could have been some time ago, but the scar is still there. So, follow me here with this. I'm getting a situation in which, because your ex is coming back around into the situation, you're going to pretty much kind of harden your heart a little bit, because of the third party situation which transpired between your ex. Inadvertently, that energy is probably ricocheting itself into this potential new love interest here. So because you got your heart kind of hardened a little bit, and you kind of old memories and such, that's probably going to prevent you from being able to see this opportunity in front of you because you're dealing with that other situation. All right. King of Wands. You're thinking about the big picture too. Okay, and unfortunately, maybe the big picture doesn't include having a significant other in your life at this particular time. You're kind of like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Problem with that is that doesn't part is probably you shielding yourself from being hurt, so you're not going to really open yourself up to the opportunity. All right, so there's that. Also, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is all about mental clarity, cutting away that fog, removing ambiguity, mental clarity, mental sharpness, crystal clarity, in other words. Again, blockage. Got to go back to the question. What are potential blockages here? Again, a bit of a haze, a bit of confusion. The confusion and the cloudiness in judgment is coming from the emotional reaction from the ex. Okay? And the memories of the third party situation, etc., etc. Again, closing yourself off from the potential, from the potential outcome of a good situation, quite possibly. We also have here the King of Swords. King of Swords representing a situation in which King of Swords are all about strength, structure, making strong decisions, and you want to make that strong, wise decision. Okay. Again, but the question is, what are the blockages? So, again, instead of being able to make strong decisions based on the character of this potential new person, which is not exactly making it easy because they're being kind of subtle, okay? Let's be fair here. so they're being kind of subtle. And you're protecting yourself. You're strong, so you have this barrier up. In other words, okay, because it's wise because of the hurt that you felt from the ex situation. Well, that's gonna kind of make you kind of shut off from being able to recognize other things going on. Finally, here we have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords representing a fork in the road. Okay, a fork in the road. You're at a crossroads. In other words. Especially in terms of relationships. So that's all your potential blockages. Now, before I shut this thing down, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing? Almost. There you go. Cards you need to see. Cards you need to see. Cards. Ooh. Okay, so one definitely popped out. Oh, actually it was two. All right, cool. Here we go. Spirit says, catch your breath. In other words, take a moment. Take a moment. Take a moment for yourself. Put things in perspective. Slow it down. Breathe in that good prana. Just kind of slow it down. Catch your breath, okay? Also, renewal of peace. Okay? That situation was horrible. But open yourself up to receive new, plentiful, bountiful, a bountiful harvest. A bountiful harvest of pleasantries, of positive energy. Because that situation is capsulated in darkness. You want to open yourself up to positivity. The holidays are upon us, okay? And depending on what your situation here is, you can either be very receptive to positive energy, or you could be in a very depressed place. So you want to open yourself up to the bountiful harvest of very positive energy that's right in front of you, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you and you want to know more about this particular situation, I will leave a link down in the description box below. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine too. Just take those parts of this reading that do and disregard the rest. Also, if you haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. It really helps the channel and also helps the algorithm kind of take my very unique style of tarot reading out there to others that may enjoy this style of reading as well. My name is Adonis. I love you guys in advance. Thank you so much.